This is John 8:44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh his own, for he is a liar, and the father of it. And because I tell you the truth, ye believe me not. I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to my teachers, the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and mercy to the elect. And Shalom to the 130 Asherallah, who are today known as the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, but before losing their true heritage were known as the Israelites of the Holy Bible. Now, in today's lesson, I want to go ahead and get into this recent latest news that I came across from surfing Reddit. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and read it. It tells you here, it says, happening in Little Rock, Arkansas right now, with special thanks to Senator Rapper. So it appears that these so-called atheists to protest the posting of the Ten Commandments on the Capitol steps in Arlington, Little Rock, to show the protest, they just so happen to want to erect a statue to Baphomet. Now, when you ask a lot of these people here, and by the way, these people, doesn't matter if they call themselves Satanists or atheists or whatnot, they're all Edomites, so-called white people or Caucasians. They are the descendants of the wicked one, right? The Esau, Jacob's wicked twin brother, who the Lord said would be ruling in the time of the end and before the end of the world, and also who he would reveal at the end when it says that the man of perdition would be revealed, right? And this is what's happening. These so-called white people, these Edomites, you know, by wanting to further their agenda of allowing black magic to prosper in the land, to put up their, idols to their gods, even though they're tying and tricking everybody, telling them that this is simply just an atheist movement. They've gone ahead and they're furthering the separation that's said to come at the end time. Now, let me read this article to you so that you can see a little bit what's happening. It says, a satanic temple plans to sue state of Arkansas over alleged religious discrimination. And this guy here, this guy's the devil who pushes this back. He's the new Anton LaVey, the new Satanist or Satanist church leader. It says, Devil's Advocate, Satanic Temple co-founder Lucien Grevius observes Jason Rappaport a dedication ceremony for Ten Commandments monument. It says, the First Amendment for firebrands at the Satanic temples are preparing a lawsuit against the state of Arkansas alleging religious discrimination in the wake of erection this week of a monument of the Ten Commandments. The monument was being feted with the dedication ceremony this morning. It says Benji Hardy is on hand and will not more soon from the scene, including the interview with Lucien Grevius, the temple spokesman and co-founder. In a press release, a group announced that it will file a lawsuit alleging that the rejection of their own proposed monument among the religious amounts to religious discrimination, with the state showing unconstitutional preferences. And that's what's happening right here, right? The reason this lawsuit that they threatened to fight is basically this now is what the statute's for. It's supposedly for the fight for the First Amendment. But you see what Satan's doing, and through his physical counterparts here on Earth, these so-called these Edomites. He's trying to push forth his agenda, which is bringing forth the open worship of him, and bringing out his for the temples, and he's doing it by this demon here, this Lucian Gracian guy, right? And this guy's known for offering these Satanist study groups after schools, right? After school Satan, they would basically take care of kids and offer like a daycare and read them satanic books. Like this literally happened, people. Shit like this is actually happening right now. You got devils like this that actually worship, Satan. And why is it? Because where's the Jake in here? Where's the Ephraimites? All these are all Edomites here, so-called white people, because this spirit's inside of them.
Satanic temple.
Satanic temple?
We're atheists and we're Satanists.
Are you for or against Trump?
We're against Trump.
Why?
Why do you think? He's going to take most of our rights away. Not happy about that. We want to protect you.
Because it's where it comes off the metal lid.
Somebody sneeze?
It was no.
So that shows you. See, this isn't just some small group of people. They have their congregation, and a lot of these people are your everyday people, right? But these are ultimately, they go back. They're the pagans. They're the pagans that will go out and do these pagan and druid rituals. They're just in modern day now. But it tells you here. It tells you Isaiah 28 and 18. And your covenant with death shall be disannulled, and your agreement with hell shall not stand. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, then ye shall be trodden down by it. And basically, so this covenant that these devils do to try to to receive their magics and to receive the favors that they get from worshiping this devil here, what they'll do is they'll this agreement's going to be over soon, right? All the power that they would get from it, it's going to slowly start. Like this right here is a part of that, right? Them being revealed for the people that they are, right? Because when it comes down to it, right, when the law gets put against them, they're like, well, hey, I'm just doing my thing, I'm not hurting anybody. But then you realize, well, it doesn't matter if you're not hurting anybody. The people on top of you, the people who you follow, they're the ones, doing these sacrifices, worshiping the idols, and trying to use these powers to oppress all of us that are stuck in the land, all us Israelites, that is, right? So when you have Edomites that come to camps saying like, well, hey, we believe in God. This is the God they believe in. They believe in this androgynous, he-she fucking God, which is why that spirit's getting pushed out right now amongst all these people. That's why you have a lot of Edomites right now turning into women and vice versa, because of this spirit that's going out now. But just as their covenant's going to be over, what's happening right now, the reason why you're seeing such a growth in them is because you're currently having the separating of this prophecy, which the Yahweh Shai, the Messiah, said that what would happen at the end of the time, where it says here, and this is on the parable of the wheat and tares. I'm going to start at this is Isaiah 13 and 29. But he said, nay, least while ye gather up the tares, ye root up also the wheat with them. Let both grow together until the harvest, and in the time of the harvest I will say to the reapers, gather ye together first the tares, and bind them in bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn. Then I'm going to jump down here to 37, where he explains on the parable, when he expands on it and tells you what everything represented. He answered and said unto them, He that soweth the good seed is the Son of Man. The field is the world. The good seed are the children of the kingdom, but the tares are the children of the wicked one. The enemy that sowed them is the devil, and the harvest is the end of the world, and the reapers are the angels. And therefore the tares are gathered and burned in the fire, so shall it be in the end of the world. And that's exactly what's going to happen. These people that you're starting to see that are coming out right now, who think that this is the moment for them to shine, that are making themselves apparent, that are doing things that wouldn't dare to have been done in the daylight. Now that they're coming out here, they believe this is to their betterment, but it's to their detriment, right? Because this is going to be the gathering of the tares, and this is how the Lord is binding them, right? He's putting them into these groups, because what's going to happen to them? They're all going to eventually be burnt up in the lake of fire, which is prophesied to come at the end of the world. So hopefully this lesson was edifying, Akim. Watch yourselves out there, because as you can see, there's your enemies are out here trying to conquer land and set up spiritual strongholds. So keep the prayer strong, and till the next time, Shalom.